So we did a webinar a couple weeks ago about the latest State of Ecommerce report that we released with Shopify. And one of the stories I was telling in the webinar was about actually this NFL jersey that I bought. This is upside down. There it is. At the start of the season. And the reason I was telling that story was because we were talking about some of the personalization stats and basically how a lot of shoppers today don't think that retailers are doing a great job with personalization. Now, why is that? I think, at least when I talk to retailers, most of the time they have made investments in personalization technology. It's been around for a couple of decades now. So why is there this disconnect where shoppers are not really seeing the results? And I think it comes down to a few things. I think like legacy personalization technology is not really good at detecting specific intents. So oftentimes all you'll see is a mirror of your history. And in the case of this jersey, that's exactly what happened. I went back a couple days later to buy a hat, and it kept showing me recommendations for more jerseys. Jerseys are really expensive. I am not buying more than one jersey a season, and I think I'm probably not the only person who feels that way. So it would have made way more sense if that personalization engine was showing me things like hats, t-shirts, other accessories, right? So it's not to say that showing a history never makes sense. Like if you're doing a weekly grocery shop and you buy the same milk every week, then like, yeah, the personalization engine should probably show you that. But the point is that if your personalization engine only recognizes like one type of intent and just shows you your history over and over and over without understanding what the shopper is there to do, search results or recommendations, they might look technically personalized. They might look like they reflect something I did in the past or something I showed an affinity for, but they're not actually meeting me at that moment and helping me do the job that I came there to do. If you found this interesting, you want to take a look at the data yourself, highly encourage you to download the State of Ecommerce report. It's on our website. I'll also link to it in the comments. Thanks.